Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to this unseen video. And I do want to just say a very happy Cream Pie Wednesday. I hope you had a fantastic cream pie. Well, I hope you enjoyed so many cream pies. But we'll get to that later, of course. It is John Cena. Has been back on OnlyFans, but we're going to get to that in a second. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to focus on this. It is the behind the scenes Elimination Chamber 2024. Great video. I'm not going to show you any clips from it because we'll probably get copyright strikes. So it's got some really good stuff in it, including, and Adam, thank you, Shaquem, thank you, including this. So this is a moment between Indy Hartwell and Grayson Waller, and they are both emotional here, right? They hug. Grayson says, "I love you, mate." He also tells Indy, "You deserve this." This is obviously Elimination Chamber. They're both Australian, of course. And it's a real touching moment, right? And this has actually been pulled out by Wrestle Features, who quoted, "I love you, mate," right? A real lovely moment. Well, Grayson has seen this. He's not happy about it. He's gone, "WTF, AI is wild." How brilliant is that? What a perfect response. AI is what he's saying. This did not happen. This is AI generated. I can't believe how accurate it looks. So very, very good. I love that response from Grayson Waller. Right, yes, woof. DBZ SGT fan, shout out to you. How am I going to word this? Maxxine, the clip of her being booed by that guy in the crowd. We looked at it yesterday. There is a big variety of reactions to that clip. There are some people that think it's disgusting and that the guy went too far. There's some people thinking that he was well within his rights and that he hasn't done anything wrong. And I've got a feeling that many of you will be on different ends of that scale, right? I'll tell you where I stand on it. I think the guy was fine. I think you pay your money and you can cheer or you can boo whoever you want. And we've seen lots of baby faces be booed in the past. Roman Reigns, for example. John Cena, for example. Right? We've seen lots of baby faces get boos. And so this is Maxxine being booed. I think if it was just the boos, that might be okay. But I think the fact that he said "you suck" angered people, and certainly "don't come back," right? That line seems to be the line that people have took real issue with. Don't come back, right? Well, we've got reaction to this. There is a comment later that I really agree with, right? Some of these comments, what do you expect? You know, these are wrestlers and they are going to side with their colleague, you know, and they should, right? They should come out and show solidarity and support with their colleague. It's up to you as to where you fall on this. You might think that the wrestlers are right. You might think that the comment we look at later is right. It's really up to you, okay? Everyone's got an opinion on this. It's up to you where you fall on that scale. So what Rhea said was, "I really wish that some of you had been booed and ridiculed in the public eye whilst being new at your job. Learning and getting better is all a part of being human. Be better as humans." So that's Rhea's reaction. Rebecca said, "I meant it then and I mean it now." Becky said, "If I hadn't sworn off tag team partners for life, Maxxine Dupri would be my #1 choice." So that is what Becky has come out with, and that is what Rhea has come out with. There is also a comment up here, let's get to it, from Zelina. She said, Coach Co, thank you. She said, "This is absolutely horrible. She doesn't deserve that. She's such a kind soul and works really hard. I would love it if the bad parts of the biz don't harden her heart. They probably just mad because they can't drink your bathwater, Maxxine." I do find that last bit a bit disrespectful, to be honest. The guy has booed her, said "you suck, don't come back," because he's watched her perform and her level of performance has not been to the standard expected, right? So he's made his feelings felt. And to say that that fan is like weird and is probably just mad because he can't drink her bathwater. It's such a weird us versus them type mentality from Zelina. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of that comment, but there is a comment that I did appreciate, and it was, again, from a wrestler. Let's whoosh it in. This is Mike Bennett, who used to be in WWE. He's now in AEW. And he said, look, when I first started at Ring of Honor, the fans used to throw toilet paper at me instead of streamers, right? I mean, could you imagine if someone had thrown toilet paper at Maxxine? I mean, I think there would have been a riot on social media today. I think there would have been a full-blown riot. They would chant, "You can't wrestle," during every match I had. As a performer, it hurts to the core, but it molded me into who I am today, not only as a wrestler, but as a person. And in hindsight, I realize those moments were essential for my growth. I look back at the moments fondly now because I know the positive impact that they had on me. Negativity can either make or break you. It can deflate you or motivate you. You can't control how the fans react, but you can control how you react. I love y'all. And I really like that comment because do you know what? That I think is so true for all of us. We cannot control how other people react. I can try to be respectful and I can try to not upset people and not put out tweets that are going to be super opinionated and super controversial. And, you know, you can kind of toe the line, right? So that you don't upset people. But you're still going to upset people because it just happens. I still get bad comments on YouTube. Every YouTuber does, right? But it's how do you react to that? How do you respond to that? We all see the negativity on social media, right? You can't stop that. You can't control that. How do you react to it, though? And I think that's a big lesson for all of us. And do you know what? I don't even know that it's a lesson that Maxxine needs to learn, because there's a moment in the video that I absolutely love, and I've not seen anyone really talking about it. Once the guy says what he says, she walks past him. When she gets to the little entranceway bit, she could very easily go, forget this, and just walk straight through to the back, right? She could very easily do that. She doesn't. She stops, she turns, she acknowledges the crowd, taking a moment to thank the crowd, then she goes back through the entranceway, right? That says to me that she has still got her mind on the bigger picture. She is still thinking about the bigger picture. She is still thanking the crowd as a whole. So the odd little comment as she's walked through, whatever. What I do now is I stop, I turn, I thank the fans, and I'm done, and I go back through. And I think that is a real insight into her mindset, because if it was something that was really, really getting her down, she could very easily just keep her head down and just go straight through that curtain. But she didn't. And I think that's a really encouraging sign that she is just keeping in mind the things that she's been told to do, and she's doing them, right? And she will improve and she will get better. And I think the final thing I've got to say on this is that I don't think anyone is having to go at Maxxine for Maxxine. I think she is actually irrelevant. It's more to do with someone of her skill level being put out there in front of the paying fans is bad on WWE's part. It's WWE's fault for making her and putting her in this position, right? She should be down doing NXT house shows, right? Not WWE house shows where the ticket prices are whatever they are, yeah? And people pay to see Cody Rhodes, right? Someone like Maxxine is an absolute fish out of water. It's WWE that have done her dirty. It's WWE that have put her in that position. It's not that it's Maxxine herself. It's not her as a person. I don't think there's any bad will towards her. It's just that someone of her skill level probably doesn't belong on that platform, on that stage, you know? So it's a tricky one. It's a real tricky one. I think that the world is a lot more understanding, and I think that she will have more room to grow than maybe 20 years ago. I think that crowd would have been very hostile against her. But we are seeing a more understanding crowd as time moves forwards. And it seems like people are still unhappy with the odd little comment that's being made. But I don't know, man. For me, I agree with this. I think that you use it to fuel your progression. I think you use it and learn from it, and it makes you harder for whatever other challenges could come further down the road. Like if you don't have to face things like this, what's going to happen when you do face something like this further down the road that, you know, could completely derail your career? Like, you've got to go through a bit of the fire. That is part of life. So yeah, I love this comment. I think this is a good perspective, and a perspective that I agree with. But feel free in the chat to tell me what your thoughts are. If you think that it was too far. I think actually that was the trends, wasn't it? You can see Maxxine trending. Maxxine's still trending. It is in the for me kind of bit. But yeah. Boom. It was a big talking point today. And another big talking point today was this. So Virgil, we are saddened to learn that he has passed away. This is someone that was pretty big in my youth. I remember him being on TV and working matches, and I was fortunate enough to be around at a time where Virgil was competing, because I think his career and his reputation took a real nosedive. And I think that the perception is that he was like a jobber and he, you know, didn't really do much. But when he was with the $1 Million Man, I mean, they were such a great partnership. And when they broke apart, wow, it was amazing. It was amazing. That match was absolutely amazing. So I absolutely think that Virgil is someone that deserves a lot more respect than he gets. I absolutely think this was a really sad loss today. And it's one that definitely hit me. Definitely, I felt this. And I think part of it is because anyone from my childhood that's going to pass away, anyone that gave me moments of joy watching them, you're always going to feel that. And Virgil was definitely that for me. So, yeah, definitely one that I was very sad about today. So, R.I.P. Virgil. Condolences to his family and friends. Right, some good news. I really like Tom as well. So Tom tends to have some good scoops. He says that WWE have been interested in the Iconics returning for the past couple of years, and I would love it if we get the Iconics back. That would be awesome. We've got this little clip here. Let's whoosh it in, shall we? This is just some backstage dirt. So Alpha Academy.
Who's the loudest?
Oh, for sure.
Maxxine the loudest.
Please.
Who's the messiest in
the messiest?
I know who takes up the most space, and it's the man standing right next to me.
Otis.
I'd say I probably am a little messy there, yeah. I'll mix up my dirty laundry with the clean.
Who's the most stylish?
I mean, probably Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green?
Who thinks they're the most stylish?
Kaiser.
I agree with Kaiser.
Oh,
good
turtleneck
answer.
boy.
He looks great.
Just because he has that kind of neck.
He looks
Who
great.
would you hate to be stuck on a deserted island with?
Oh, this is good.
Just because she's a lot of energy. She's like, Dozy, gonna find a way to survive.
Who would you want to be stuck on a deserted island with?
Probably Maxxine.
Ooh, I'm honored.
Yeah,
Thank you. I think the Alpha Academy is people to be stuck on an island.
Yeah.
And with a good cannibalization, I'm ready to give you some meat.
I take that back.
Oh,
There we go.
one of them
So
walked
fun little clip there with the Alpha Academy. So very, very cool. Right, this coming from Ringside News. Jordan, thank you. Harry Van Vliet, shout out to you. So earlier this week, there was a report that claimed that there was a pitch for Cody and Seth against Roman and Rock. Apparently, that is true, but it is just one of many pitches. So there will be other pitches. There will be other matches that have been discussed. So we still don't quite know where this is going. I would say this feels like the front runner, but this is just one of a few that have been proposed. So still not 100% where we're going, but we know that that has been discussed. And then the last bit here is just about the Dreadmare channel. So I don't know if you heard about the drama of that today, but basically Dreadmare is a channel that's been telling like Bray Wyatt stories, vignettes, right? Absolutely fine, but they don't make it clear that they're a fan channel. And that to me is a big problem, because they are basically taking Bray's story, adding elements of their own, and not telling the fans that this is a fan theory or a fan booking or fantasy booking. They're really making out that this is part of the story. And so I've had a load of comments, people going, why aren't you talking about Dreadmare? Why aren't you reporting the vignettes? And I've responded to them and said it's a fan channel, right? Anyone that's asked me about Dreadmare in the comments, I've responded to. Over on X, I've done the same. I think we mentioned it on live streams. We've certainly mentioned it in a previous Unseen video. And it was even getting to the point where I was like, man, do I need to do a video on this? Do I need to do a video telling people this is not Bo, right? Well, thankfully, Rob Fee, you remember the guy who's the director of character development? He came out on social media today and asked the person behind that channel to take Bo's social media accounts off the channel, right? And also, can you please make it clear that you are a fan channel? Because I don't want people expecting things that you're saying are going to happen or teasing that then don't happen. And then, you know, I've got people that are upset because we're telling our own stories over here and you're trying to tell your story over there and you're not making it clear that you're a fan channel. So the guy that runs the channel came out and said, I'm going to stop doing videos now, which I do think is a shame. As much as I think he was wrong to do what he did, he is skilled. And I think that there is a need, right? If he just tweaked it, if he said, join me, right, as we explore the potential of this fan theory of what happened, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? If that was his intro, and then it led to what would happen if blah, 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 then I think that could be very interesting because you could explore lots of different avenues, and he's a very skilled filmmaker. So, yeah, that it was a big thing, a big, big thing. And it all kind of blew up today. I must admit, I'm pleased that it's come to a head. I'm pleased that I'm hopefully not going to be getting any more questions. I'm a bit worried that he might now go and start another channel, right? Because he was doing this on his first channel. Then he created this channel. And I'm a bit worried that he'll now go off and start another channel and then we'll have more drama with that. So I would say just, you know, keep your eyes out, keep your eyes peeled, whatever. But he says that he's done and he's going to not do anymore. So good. But, I mean, as I said, make videos if you want, because he is very skilled, but just make it clear that they are fan theories and that it is fantasy booking, right? Because you've just got a load of people now that you've probably feeling a bit foolish, to be honest. You got a load of people that have really bought into this thing that now, you know, have got their hopes up and whatever, and you know, all of a sudden now they're just, it was all a load of rubbish. It was all a load of nothing. Well, there we go. So let's go on, shall we? We have got, oh my God, this was so good. This was so good. Right, Coach Code, thank you. So, not Shawn Michaels. Here's Johnny Gargano saying not Shawn Michaels because, of course, R-Truth keeps thinking that DIY is DX. He keeps thinking that Johnny Gargano is Shawn. He keeps thinking that Tommaso Ciampa is Triple H. And look at this. I know that many of you have seen this. Oh, just enjoy. Just enjoy.
Johnny Gargano. Johnny Wrestling. Hey, dog. DIY is blowing up right now. Y'all hot, dog. I'm telling you, bro. Just for me, I see a lot of Shawn Michaels in you. Yes, I do. If you keep doing what you're doing, you could be the next Heartbreak Kid.
Wow.
He going to call Ciampa right now.
He's going to call Ciampa right now. It is amazing. It is amazing. So he's standing there talking to Johnny Gargano, saying, I see so much of Shawn Michaels in you. Camera pans over, and it is literally Shawn Michaels standing there, staring at R-Truth. And how Shawn just... he's still got it, man. He's still got... The way he just closes the door whilst staring, it is amazing. It is amazing. So many people tagged me in this. It is brilliant. It is brilliant. So, Esmeralda, thank you. So good. So good. Let's keep the fun vibes going, shall we? I want to show you this as well. Let's whoosh this in. So here, look, we've got this post over here. I don't want to do that. Do I want to click on it? That's what I want to do. So let's walk through this, shall we? This is botched eye surgery. So I don't know if this is a dude that's trying to get with the girl, but up here, look, there's the dude, and he's got this picture. And he said, look, if you guess the wrestler correct, then you'll be my girlfriend, right? So a really fun way, actually, if you've got a girl that you like and she's a wrestling fan. Fun little way of maybe breaking the ice. If you get this correct, then you'll be my girlfriend. Who is this wrestler? Not the hardest question in the world, but fun question, right? The girl responds, John Cena. Now, I've got a couple of thoughts here. First of all, if she genuinely doesn't know that that's The Rock, she's not the one, yeah? If she doesn't know that that's The Rock, I would say that's a big indicator that you just delete her number and you move on with your life, right? So I would not tolerate that as an answer. Or... she said John Cena because she doesn't want to be his girlfriend, right? Either way, this guy is desperate. Yep, he has decided she is the one. So look at this. So then he reveals the black mark from the face, and he puts a picture of John Cena's head there, and he goes, bingo! I love that. That really, really tickled me. I thought that was really, really good. So, yeah, botched eye surgery. Thank you. Really appreciated that. Certified Boomer tagging me in this from WWE 2K24. Pharaoh is going to rough y'all up. So, I don't know if he's really coming in the game, but this is from 2K24. Like, are you going to be able to play as the dog? Like, does anyone have any... I don't have any details on this. I don't know if they're just having a bit of fun, or if he's in the game, but he's not a playable character. Could you imagine if he was a playable character? Amazing. So, Certified Boomer, thank you. I had no idea where to put this. I had no idea what to do with this information. But that is a graphic I did not expect to see. Talking of things that I didn't expect to see, this has been everywhere today, as someone has got a Tony Khan tattoo. And I love this. Kenny, for your thoughts, said no tribalism here. I got both. So that on the one arm. We've got the Triple H on the other arm. There's no such thing as tribalism. In fact, you could dedicate this whole arm to like AEW and this whole arm to like WWE. This to NXT. Do you know what I mean? New Japan on the back. Amazing. So that is quite the tattoo, isn't it? Shakeem said, you must really love Tony Khan. It's not. That's not my tattoo. I'm sorry to break this news to you, but that is not on my body, right? Oh, this was good. Harry Van Vliet, thank you. Let's whoosh it in, shall we? Can we make it go full screen? I like this clip. It's good. I think we might have to unmute it somewhere. Is it at the top? There we go.
Are you sure you can't hit me with the chair? Next time.
So, are you sure you can't hit me with the chair? And Michin is like, no, I'll get sued. And he's like, next time. She's like, yeah, next time. So, I really like that. Oh yeah, this was all to do with that Dreadmare stuff, but we've covered that. Let's whoosh back over, shall we? Oh, I've lost where I am. There's the R-Truth thing. Let's go bookmarks. Fun. Boom. Right, so we've done that. We've done that. Yeah, look at this. This had me crying, said Sydney. So there's Bobby, and there is Kevin. Kevin's like, look up, Bobby. And he does. He's not impressed by what he sees. Kevin's like, yeah, okay, there you go. I think Kevin's like, you know, Randy's up there. At least acknowledge that he's there. Because there, look, Randy does the pose. And I think Kevin was just trying to help him out. But look at Logan. Logan making fun of Randy Orton. Orton on the top there. So just a really fun little exchange between these guys. I think that is Kevin trying to help Bobby out, you know. I think that's Kevin going, Bobby, look up. It'll look better if you're like, do you know what I mean? What are you doing? Rather than just ignoring him, have a little look up. So I think he was trying to like give him some advice there. That's Logan just trolling. Fair play. So Zoheb, thank you. Botched eye surgery said, I got this as a tip today. Look at that. Look what someone's done with Macho Man and all that kind of stuff. Looks amazing. It's even got yeah at the bottom. Absolutely brilliant. Love that. Ah, here it is, Nikki. I still can't get onto it, but new OnlyFans video drop. There is only one place to see my first ever cream pie. There we go. If you want to see, what was it? Teabagging Tuesday we've had. Now his first ever cream pie. I mean, this you need to be going over to John Cena's OnlyFans. It is kicking off. Oh, and look at this as well. So, Nick Jackson, talking about Cody Rhodes, said Cody is the face of WWE, and it's cool because we always knew how much of a star he was. The founders of AEW will always have a lifetime bond, right? And so he's just said some really lovely stuff about Cody. And look what Cody responded with. So Cody saw that Lion King comparison. And I think he even saw that the Young Bucks were compared to Timon and Pumbaa. And here, look, he's got a picture of him as the Lion King. And then there's Timon and Pumbaa, all three of them together. A lifetime bond. Cheeky little response, that, isn't it? Cheeky little response. Fun response, though. No malice, but cheeky little response all the same. Right, a few bits in NXT, just mopping up. Izzi Dame. Just pointing out here that Kiana James has been undefeated in singles and tag team matches since pairing up with Izzi Dame. She is 6-0 since getting together with Izzi Dame. Zoey Stark said, what kind of BS is this? We were right. It seems that the Kabuki Warriors are scared. So she's basically reacting to the fact that Tatum and Lyra have got a title opportunity. Zoe and Shayna are still waiting for theirs. And so she's responded to this. Here, look, we've got Lexis King. He has cut a promo, and it's a good promo as well. It's a decent promo. He basically says it wasn't the outcome that he was after, but he just wanted to get his hands on Mr. Stone. He said that Mr. Stone's kids are going to now look at him with shame. And they can watch a real guy doing it in the ring in Lexis King. So it's a good promo. And I love this kind of old school locker room background as well. It really reminded me of like that kind of 90s vibe. You know, when we would go to the locker room and they'd cut like promos in there. I really liked it. And he comes across really well. I think the beard doesn't look quite as dark, and I think it looks better when it doesn't look as dark. I don't mind the shapes being cut in and whatever. I think it's just when it's dyed really dark, it doesn't look very good. But this looks a more natural color, and I think it looks a lot better. And his promo was good. It was good. We are seeing some progression from Lexis King, who called himself Promo King. This was good as well. So Charlie Dempsey said that he has been chasing this since he first came into WWE, and he said like it's brilliant to have his hands on it. And Drew Gulak said that he knew Charlie, I think like 8 years ago, before either of them had joined WWE, and seeing his progression has been amazing. And they just kind of talk about how they're ready to take over. And actually, that win has done this group the world of good, because you look at Charlie Dempsey, who's now the Heritage Cup champion. He feels credible. I think Miles Bourne is a big, big prospect for the future. I'm really excited about him. We know that Damon Kemp has done some really good stuff in the past. Obviously, he has been feuding with the likes of Eddie Thorpe in a NXT Underground match. He feuded with Julius Creed in an ambulance match. So he's got a bit of a history to him. And Gulak is a very credible in-ring competitor. Maybe someone that just lacks a little bit of charisma. But this group, you do sort of look at them and think, yeah, there feels like there is something there. I don't think we've quite managed to get it all to fall into place and click yet, but there is something there. So, yeah, big. Right, look at this. Dijak said, sure, sweet dropkick, but can we talk about the incredible awareness by me to perfectly protect and land on Vic Joseph's candy on the ground without spilling a single piece? So he lands on the candy, look, and he does not spill a single piece of candy. So Dijak putting that over. Shakeem, thank you. Vic Joseph responded by saying, even though my life flashed before my eyes, I have to admit, Dijak, that was a sweet brand of justice. Ooh. Oh, stick to the commentary. Oh. Oh. Hey, yeah, look at this. A bit more about the suspended cop. You remember that AJ Kirsch guy, right? People got in touch to say that he had been on Tough Enough. I don't remember him, but apparently he was on Tough Enough back in like 2011 or something. Well, Alex said that he's also got two accounts. He's got this account, which is like his personal account. And then he's got this account, which is like a kayfabe wrestler account. So apparently he's got this account as well. He's still not a wrestler, right? But apparently he's got like, he likes to have a lot of fun. Apparently he is, well, as you can see here, he's a host, an MC, a presenter, an announcer, a commentator at Hood Slam and VF3 Prod, right? He was The Rock's promo champion. So, and as we said, he was in Tough Enough as well. So he's clearly very passionate about wrestling. So I saw this, I was like, what? What's this? This is weird. So, yeah, that was kind of crazy. And it got even more crazy. Here, look, we've got someone asking him the question, you must say why you were suspended. And AJ said, I am legally not allowed to disclose why I was suspended from the NYPD. Everyone asking him, why did you get suspended? Obviously, he's not really a part of the NYPD, but you get the joke here. So we got that. Sean Ross Sapp was like, is that AJ Kirsch from Tough Enough? Right? So Sean Ross Sapp was like, is that the dude from Tough Enough? And look at this. Samantha Irvin went, no, his NYPD. Oh. Silly. He's we told you on the show, he's NYPD. But this is the weird bit. Look at this. He was at a show on February 18th where he actually met with Cody. Look at that. So he's in the front row talking to Cody on February 18th at what is WWE Oakland, a house show, right? And then literally, not long after, he's in the ring with him. That's crazy. I don't know if at this point he knew that he was going to be doing a segment with him. I don't know, right? If a segment was coming up and they'd be working together. Or if he was just there as a fan. Because we know that he likes wrestling, but it's just crazy that he was there for that. And then there he is in the ring. Crazy. So Twist and Hook said, look, he's a local guy here in the Bay Area who does Hood Slam and All Pro. When I was at the Oakland show, he was front row and he chatted with Cody after. So Twist and Hook, shout out to you. Just really interesting. I just found out a few bits about one of the suspended New York Police Department cops that I thought you might find quite interesting. So we've done that, we've done that, we've done that, we've done that, we've done that. We've only got this folder left to go, and there's some good stuff in here. So look at this. Maurice said, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the big dude Braun? Yes, it is. So Historic Video said, look, a professional arm wrestler, Devon Larratt, destroyed this big dude with a smile. So here is Braun trying to do arm wrestling legitimately against a professional arm wrestler. And look at how much this Devon guy just doesn't care and actually beats Braun. He actually beats Braun. I don't know if Braun gets a bit heated, man. I don't know if that's the pro wrestler in him, but as we can see here, that they're competing, battling away. This is legit. Like, he's legit trying to win this. Look, this is Braun giving everything he's got. And I love how Devon's like, yeah, look at it in my eyes, you don't stand a chance. I think it shows, doesn't it? I mean, look at the size difference. I think it's a lot more about technique with arm wrestling than it is just getting the biggest arms, you know? A recent photo of Dave Bautista. I did tweet this out. I was like, damn, KFC got sexy. Because that is definitely the vibe that I get. If we wanted to make KFC super sexy, there's your man. But Dave Bautista at Dune 2. Look at this as well. So Brandy said, when you're sick and your husband gets your daughter ready for the day, right? So that is Brandy and Cody's daughter. And Cody just responded, I had help this morning. There's Pharaoh. It's a lovely picture, that, isn't it? All the bickering in the wrestling worlds, all the hatreds and the negative just goes out the window when you see a picture like this. It's lovely, isn't it? Absolutely lovely. Right, Kayla said, horror fans, listen up. I saw this film tonight and I've never seen anything like it. My mind hasn't stopped running about what I saw since the movie ended. It was brilliantly disturbing, confusing, exciting, and terrifying. Extremely gory, so beware. Damn. 10 out of 10. Stop motion. Really, stop motion. I wonder if it is stop motion. I can't quite see how that would work, to be honest. But I don't know. I mean, that's a hell of a recommendation, so I don't know about you. I'm sold. I'm sold. Zilla Fatu said, be patient. I think he means patient. But, you know, be patient. It's a bit like Bruce Lee was like, be water. Zilla Fatu is like, be patient. So he is being patient at the moment. Obviously, we keep seeing these little teases. I don't know that they're going to lead to anything, but even so, something to be aware of. Alex Bloomfield, thank you. So here we have got CM Punk and Hayley Williams from Paramore in 2011. So there's a picture of them together. And then here from 2014, Jonathan, whoever, said wrestling is so great. And apparently Hayley responded by saying not without Punk. That was on the 25th of April 2014. Obviously, he'd walked out by that point. So wrestling is so great. And Hayley said not without Punk. So she is a big wrestling fan, apparently. And there's the two of them together. Kind of cool, innit? So, Alex, shout out to you. Yeah, this was good. So, do you remember yesterday we spoke about these two being on the Hot Ones, doing this versus thing? So, World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins chooses to suffer. So, he had one of the hot wings rather than publicly say anything nice about CM Punk. I think the challenge was, can you say 3 nice things about CM Punk? His answer was, I can't think of anything, but I'm sure there is something. But rather than try to think of something nice to say about him, this is a choice, and I'm going to choose to have this instead. And so he chooses, rather than to sit there and try and think about something, he chooses to take the hot wing instead. Again, another little clip that's pretty fun to watch up on the First We Feast channel. Harry, thank you. Koji Code, thank you. So Matt Riddle said that he failed a drugs test in WWE due to intake of cocaine on multiple occasions. And you know what? That will do it, in all fairness. I mean, if you do take a lot of cocaine on multiple occasions, there is a really good chance you are going to fail drugs tests. So, you know, it's hard to have sympathy, isn't it? But I did see some other clips, and he was saying that things are a lot more organized now under Triple H. The script doesn't change last minute like it used to under Vince. Again, something else that's worth a little watch that's out there. Him on the MMA Hour with Ariel Helwani. Trenton tagged me in this. I didn't get a chance to look into it. Natalya is a legend. One of my friends took his own life, and he was a cosplayer of the Anvil, and she donated $500. How amazing is that? Natalya donating $500 to a cosplayer of her dad. Amazing. So Trenton, thank you. Harry again, killing it. Tagging me in these pictures. Here is Yokozuna with a young Jimmy and Jey Uso. Look at that. How amazing. 90s WWE. You need to be following. I'm not going to unfollow. I love this account. Look how many followers they've got. 553,000. Damn, I didn't know they had that many followers. Oh, well, you'll know about them already then. I thought they had about 20,000. I didn't realize it was 550,000. Wow. And again here, look, Hardy Boys with their grandma. So there's the Hardys with their grandma. They got their new Nike trainers. And this is a proper old school picture, isn't it? I mean, we must be going like late 80s here, I would imagine. Late 80s, maybe like 1990, something like that, 91. Oh, no, probably late 80s. Yeah, crazy. I can see that that's Matt. I can't really see that that's Jeff, to be honest. But there we go. Oh my God, look at this.
It's great to be here in the ring of Europe. ROE, baby, Vienna, Austria, me and Big Van Walter here, baby. We are here on a mission. A man on a mission. Man on a mission. We don't have the colored skin, but I got a big black man here and a skinny white rapping Jewish fella named Colt Cabana. Swiss money holding. You think you hold all the money in Europe, baby? Well, I know for a fact that there's some euros tonight that we're gonna grab and take all the way to the bank. I have to say for something. Yeah. Beautiful. You are a promo guy. I know. My part.
I have to say for something.
Yes. Did you get that? That's a promo. Listen, I've been all around the world. I've traveled all around the world, and that was one of the best promos I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I've been to Japan,
been
Puerto Rico, Mexico, all over Europe, all over America, and that put Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, Jimmy Garvin, Boogie Woogie Man, put them all to shame. Big Van Walter, my partner, Promo King.
It's brilliant, isn't it? I have to say something. Man, look at that. If we all start somewhere, don't we? We all start somewhere. So Walter J said, Unseen Gunther, aka Van Walter. Just incredible. And there we go. That was today's Unseen. So I know there was maybe some spicy topics in there. I'd rather there wasn't, to be honest. I'd much rather just look at the fun stuff. But the Maxxine thing has definitely grabbed a lot of attention today. So feel free to let your put your thoughts down below. Try and keep them respectful, but put them down below. Obviously, we had that. And oh, I don't know. I think that might be the only controversial thing, actually. And a lot of really fun stuff out there as well, including Gunther looking just completely different, isn't he? Completely. Look at him. Look at him. Incredible. Right. Thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate the support as always. I will see you again next time. Bye for now.